Hi everyone, it's Joe, and I wanted to share with you today my shopping experience and my little bitty haul that I've got. And let me start off first by telling you that I've been bit by the boho bug, the gypsy boho journal bug, and I want to create one. But as I'm looking into all these things with the sequins on them and the ribbon and the satin and all the different materials, it's going to be quite expensive to make one, and also to buy some of the stuff up online that's already pre-made, the embellishments. So I decided what I would do is I would go to someplace like Goodwill and see if I could find some clothing that I could cut up, because I've seen that done also. And to my surprise, I found what's called it's called Goodwill Connection. And I guess it's the last place that everything from Goodwill goes. After that, they shred it, they do whatever, and they recycle it. So while I was there, well, I can show you some of these things, and I'll tell you. But while I was there, I've never been to one before, and it's pretty chaotic. It's all things are in bins, deep, deep bins. You actually have to lean over sometimes to pick things out of there. And I just, at first I was a little bit stunned, so I just kind of walked around. But I thought, well, I can root through this stuff and find things, and so I did. And while I was standing there, I heard this tremendous noise, and I thought, my goodness, was that thunder or something? And I looked behind me, and they were dumping bins into other bins. and and it was making all that noise. And then all of a sudden, the people rushed forward to these bins that were dumped into. And I watched them, and they were rooting through this stuff and handing stuff back to other people and just rooting. And what they weren't taking, they were throwing in the empty bins. So that pretty much fascinated me. But when I asked someone, there was a lady standing there, I said, what in the world is going on? And she said, I know, that happened to me the first time I was here, but they fill those bins a couple times a day. And when they do, these people stand here, and then they go in there and they pick these things out. And for the most part, they sell them at flea markets. So that was my exciting trip. And long story short, I did find some things, and it's kind of funny, the things I found. In fact, maybe I should just wear this pair, although I think they're a pair of man's pants. Anyways, here's the beginning of my finds. This is a pair of pants, and this is like a V slit in the pants. So I don't know if they were used for dancing or maybe for a band or whatever, but they go like a quarter ways up the pants anyways, and on, of course, each leg. So I figured I can cut this stuff out and make some really nice things because it's backed and it shouldn't fall apart. But anyways, oh yes, to show you, I guess they're men's pants too. They've got the zipper and everything in them. Who knows, I might use that too. Anyways, all right, so let me grab in my little bag here and throw this down and show you what else I found. This is a pillowcase, and yeah, when I picked it up, I thought the same thing. I thought, ooh, yikes, it's stained. Yeah, it's stained. Well, I'm not going to use that part anyways. So, but look how wide this lace is. I mean, it's pretty wide. I mean, yeah. And it's got a little bit of peach color underneath it. So that ought to be very pretty to make either a journal, or I can use it for my vintage stuff or whatever. And then I found this, and I have no idea what it is or what it was. It might have been a blouse. Yeah, it's got a lining on it, so it probably was a blouse. But anyways, this has got edging on it and stuff. So this is all stuff that I can certainly use for embellishments, or to do pages or whatever. thought that was kind of pretty. And when you get into buying satin materials and these embossed materials, they're not cheap. So yeah, and I found these. Let's see, what are these? Let's look and see what these are. This is the top to, I think, probably a pajama set. Pajama, whatever. All right, but look at the pretty flowers. Yeah, they're really pretty. And you know what? Even these cuffs have got a little bar on the top, and that could certainly be something. And then, of course, using some of this satin too would be fun. And let's see what else I got. Oh yeah, this is not very fancy, but it's something. Yeah, this is a blouse, and you can see. You see, this is the collar, and then look at the sleeves. This ought to be so fun. Look at the sleeves. Whoa. Yeah, I think that'll work very fine. And then it's got it all the way up and down where it's buttoned. And then it's got them scattered throughout the material. So this ought to be kind of fun to cut up and to use. And then the piece de resistance, or whatever. I found this little tiny kimono jacket. Teeny. Now it's stained, so I would never, I don't need to save it, but look how beautiful that is. Is that not beautiful? And look on the inside. You can use the back of it too. Look at the back of it. That would be fun to use. I can hardly wait. And then the cuffs on it. So that's my part of my shopping experience. The other part is I thought, well, while I'm here, I might just as well look for some books. And I think they were like 25 cents a pound. I think I spent like $3. Anyways, I found this little book and I thought that's pretty cute. It's got flower pictures in it and it's got poems. And I thought these would make some really cute cards or pages or tags, whatever. And it's really, really very, very nice. And it's nice quality paper. So, all right, so I got that book. Then, lo and behold, I can't believe it, but I found 3 golden books. Those things are hard to find. So here's the first one. And here's the second one. And when they had it at the store, this is what they were charging for it. These were $1/4 a pound. Isn't that the cutest? And look at this one. So I don't think these are extremely old, but oh look, someone's colored. How cute. I don't think they're really old. Let me see if I can find the date in here. Sometimes you can find it under the patent and stuff like that. Let's see here. Issued the IBS numbers in here. Oh, okay. 2012. Not old, but that's okay. It's fun. And then I found this one here, and I can remember this book from when my kids were young because my mother-in-law just loved frogs. And this is 7 Frogs Went to School. And it's all beat up and everything, but it's just so darn cute. And I've never made any of the Golden Book journals, but I've been watching Gail and a couple of other people. And if I can, I'll find Gail's channel and put it down below because she kind of is like the master of that type of thing. Look, it even tells who this belonged to. How cute is this? Okay, so, and then I bought one more book, and I have no idea why I bought this book, but it just tickled me. A porcupine named Fluffy. Now, who wouldn't buy this book? You've got to buy this book. So, anyways, I have no idea. Again, I will certainly use it, but I just think my grandchildren are older, so they wouldn't appreciate it. But I just think that it's really quite cute. So that's kind of what I got. And there were some ribbons and things like that I got too. So what I'll do is, as I make some of these things, I will come back and videotape, especially like maybe the embellishments. I'm anxious to get started on some of the embellishments. And I will put the link down below as soon as I can find it for Gail's channel. And if you're thinking of making any of these golden books especially, she is very good at it, and I think that you would enjoy her videos if you're even thinking about it, or not. But I'm going to make a couple of these for my great-grandchildren. That's how old I am. Anyways, that's my shopping experience in my little haul, and I think I spent I know I didn't spend over $4. So I was pretty happy about that. So I'm glad that you could join me today. And don't forget to hit that like button below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why don't you do so? Enjoy having you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.